Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new Let's Play series in Kaiserreich as the French Republic. So, we are going to be going, I think I'm just going to be staying down the Republican tree. We're not going to become a kingdom, we're not going to become an emperor. I just don't think those are really, I guess, realistic things that would happen. I can't see somebody crowning themselves the Emperor of France down here in Algeria and having all of this just go nice and smoothly and everybody going along with it. It doesn't seem like that would happen very, very much. So, our main goal for the series is essentially take over France. I know, it's not too complicated here. So our first objective, the first thing we're going to be doing is going to be getting our basic technologies. You know, the ones that you basically get at the start of every single Hearts of Iron 4 campaign. I'm sure there's probably like some debate as to which is actually the best one to get first. Now we're not using artillery support equipment. We'll do that in a moment. So we're gonna go for the... We're gonna restore the Republic. We have... How many divisions do we have? We have up here at least 10 divisions. We're gonna have them be on the border with Morocco, because I do know, at least according to this, right over here, this focus, we'll get some decisions if Morocco becomes vulnerable. I have no idea what that means, but if there's a chance we can take over the territory, we absolutely will. So we got some free civilian factories. We are at 16 civilian, 9 military. So for right now, I am going to build 2 civilian factories just deep down here in the south with the border of Middle Africa. I think that's okay. I also have a handful of divisions up here. So I think everybody just comes up to the north, at least for right now. You are a 3x3. What are you then? Are you just garbage troops? I think so. So you are going to be like starred so I can know to get rid of you. We'll keep armored divisions even though I don't think we're building any tanks right now. We are going to start training up some Marines like right away just because I know we're going to need them to invade southern France in the future. And you guys, I'm going to immediately put in like 2 artillery pieces into you, as well as support it. And an engineering company. Start training up a handful of you as well. So the rest of you have to be these guys then. Who actually has a tank division in you, which is a little bit surprising. But I don't think you want tanks. At least not right now, I don't think. I'd rather have tanks just being its own separate thing. So I'm going to remove the tanks from you. Actually, I'm just going to shift all of you to be our new infantry divisions. Yeah, you won't have any of the tanks or any of the artillery stuff, but that's okay. And all the colonial troops as well, I think we just want to make you be a little bit better. I mean, you're going to lose some organization, but I think that's okay. And again, we're still like 3 years at least until the war begins. Unless, you know, they elect... I think, is it the Jacobins or the Civilians? One of those guys can get elected, and you can have like some issues happening in France itself, but I don't know if that's too likely to actually occur. I think we're using all our factories basically as well as we want at the moment. We do need more military. There's really no doubt in my mind about that, but again, every single campaign you want more and more military factories. So for right now, we'll get some of everything. Trading with Germany's okay. Like, I don't think we're going to be going to war with them anytime soon. Or really at all. So the situation of national France in 1936. The Republic ended the way it began, defeat by German arms. The facing communist revolution at home. In the aftermath of the French communal revolution, the whole apparatus of state and the French military sheltered in Marseille quickly embarked with the French Navy to Algiers. Fleeing the newly created Commune of France after the peace negotiation with Germany, French refugee politician decided to start from scratch again, claiming the Fourth French Republic in exile in Africa, but claiming the French motherland. Soon it was obvious that the parliamentarian regime was outdated, as the exiled leading politicians were mainly nationalists and authoritarian, and military subsequently seized the executive powers under leadership of the popular Marshal Ferdinand Foch. After his death in 1929 and the victor of Verdun, Philippe Pétain, took his place helping his protege, Admiral Francis Darin, allowing the military regime of the French Republic in exile, still allied with the British monarchy in exile, has coalesced and stabilized. It seems If it now faces multiple threats, national France be ready to retake the fatherland in spite of the increasing troubles of the native populations. Power the French authority, or will the Young Guard represent, or with the Young Guard represented by Colonel Charles de Gaulle. So I think we're just gonna go basically be as nice as humanly possible, because I know there's like an event that could happen, you know, with an uprising. I prefer to avoid that if at all possible, because I really don't think we want to be using any weapons that we don't have to use. So Pétain can stay as the elected leader, but I think we'll just hold new elections. Stability goes up. Stability goes down by 2%, but I think that's okay. No appointed prime minister, so the totalist charter is completely, I don't care. It's all the same to me right now. Yeah, we're gonna elect a new president. Pétain, he's been in charge for like 6-7 years from now. I think that's enough time for us to kind of, you know, reshape our political structure. So we have a bunch of boats over here. We also have ships down here. I think I just want to move everybody to the far north. I really don't think I want anybody. Like, what are we going to protect this area from? I don't think really from anybody. We just need to make sure we can actually contend with the communards. And right now, we're actually on about even footing with them. War in Afghanistan, war in Afghanistan. That's fine. I'm not sending troops there because I don't care. I'm not even going to accept the call to arms. I legitimately don't think it's important. The Sorelians have been elected in France. Is that the one where... Again, is it the Sorelians or is it... Or is it Jack... No, I think it's the Sorelians, right? Where the event to take over France can happen, like... right now. Like, I know we've... Like, I know it's possible. No, Canada, I'm not joining the war. Because I don't think it would even allow me to go up to a war economy, would we? No, because they definitely don't have... We don't have 50% war support, so that's going to make things a little bit more difficult, isn't it? Maybe we can go to partial mobilization. I think that'd probably be a good idea. I don't want to get involved in a war in India. Yeah, look, the war's already over. And India won. Did they take it over as a puppet state? No, it doesn't really seem like the AI does that very much. I'm pretty sure it's an option. Like, they could do it if they wanted to. So we can either elect a new president in 56 days. Unfortunately, the French tree is a little bit bare. And we can prepare for liberation. But I think we're going to just elect somebody new at the moment. And we'll see who's going to guide us into the future. Okay, we don't have any planes. Do I really have... I have 88 planes, which is garbage. I guess he'll be here underneath this dude. We'll put him under a field marshal. Le Pétain can also be the field marshal. That's a-okay. Most of our troops are just, like, not ready to fight. Like, how long will it take for us to actually get ready? So, I'm thinking about 1,100 rifles there. It's mostly for reinforcement, actually. Restoration of democracy in Australasia. So, good for them. Maybe it's not the Sorelians. Maybe it is the Jacobins. No, I think... Okay, no, I think it is the Jacobins. Maybe. I don't know. But we shall see what happens. So we're going to get extra research speed, absolutely. We can get ahead of military intelligence. Encryption, research speed. I mean, I think it's always nice to get some research speed up. Decryption going up, though, is also quite nice. We'll just put one of these guys in charge. I don't think it really matters. I mean, like, they have political parties and ideologies, but I don't know those really do anything. Like, anything major, at least. I think there's sometimes little pop-ups that'll say, hey, this guy's influencing things a little bit. So we go, like, 2% more towards liberals or towards the conservatives or towards anybody. At least as far as I can tell. That's really about it. How many troops does Morocco have right now? They have 2 divisions. So, like, if we could attack them, now would be the time, but they are still a puppet state of the Germans, so very unlikely to get anything done there. So who will our president be? I don't know. I guess we just choose. Who has the most support right now? Right now it's the Conservatives. The Alliance is the Democratic Republic. Radical Party. Whatever. Solidarity Party? I'm not too sure. Republicans and the Socialist Party wants to participate in the elections. After the restoration of the suspended constitution, remnants of the once powerful Republican Socialist Party have reorganized and expressed intention of participating in the next elections. Many are demanding to ban such a party as their kind brought misery upon France, while others are concerned about the implications of such a ban. Should we overthrow the Republican Socialist Party or allow them to exist? The social democracy goes down by 10%. Basically, we just ban the party outright. But I mean, stability's alright. You know what? You're basically syndicalists. Get them out of here. Throw them into the sea. So we're not gonna worry about this right now. I think we're gonna go straight over to prepare for liberation. I get 5% war support. And we can't do this until at least 1939, unless, you know, other events happen first. So we can either go for the Darlin plan, which seems like it's mostly about naval stuff, or we go for the De Gaulle plan. Native conscription, recruitment campaigns, invasion navy. I mean, I want to be on the offensive. I don't want to be defensive in a war against the French, or I guess against the communards, because we are the French. So let's prepare for liberation. I think that's going to be an A-okay place to start. And right now, like, our Marines are actually almost ready to go, which is wonderful. We're only going to build, like, one set of these guys. We'll deploy, have them prepare for the war. Let's go for concentrated industry, because I'm really not too worried about getting bombed by the French. I mean, things will change drastically if, let's say, CNTFAI wins the Civil War in Spain. Of course, we want to be backing the Carlist, because they're the side that actually joins the Entente. And, you know, basically gives us a nice big front line there. So my beautiful Marines over here. Do I have anybody who's actually good with Marines? Who are you? You're a Hills fighter. I mean, that's not too bad. I don't remember what it's called, like... Marine? I don't know what the trait would be called. Panzer... Okay, you're definitely not a Panzer expert. Brilliant strategist. Planning speed goes down. So nothing really, I think. So... let's just go for you then. You can be upgraded. What can I upgrade you into? Just an infantry expert? Absolutely. Patan can also be upgraded. Let's go for... yeah, I think I just an offensive doctrine. I think that's A-okay. And we'll prepare for a naval invasion. We'll go straight from our port here. Just straight into Marseille. I kind of forgot I owned Corsica. Actually, I'm actually kind of surprised I own Corsica, not the commune. Yeah, but you guys just go over there. And I can't deploy you in Corsica, right? Yeah, because you're technically not connected to the capital, even though it's a core province. If you watched this channel like 3 years ago, when we played as Indonesia, it was very difficult because, you know, your capital's right here, and so you could only deploy troops like in this little area, even though you had all these islands and stuff. It's a little bit annoying. So Mosley's been elected in the Union Britain. Mussolini, we'll see if he gets elected as well, and then we have a complete totalist international. Oh yeah, my boats, by the way. Like, what are they doing? You're just building cruiser hulls. We only have 43 convoys right now, so I think we definitely want to start building those guys up, like ASAP. Attention. And we'll get our other Marine division ready to go. You know, we want to have as much power as we possibly can. I mean, we could theoretically also attack the Italians. But but I don't know who would be a better target. Italy or no, France probably. Italy always had the situation where you push your way up to this river, and then you can never push anywhere past that, and it's just impossible. But also, I'm probably just bad. Though it is June of 1936, so let's get our basic infantry equipment here. Oh, we have planes and reserves. Okay. Well, we'll increase tactical bombers up to 150. I have fighters. We will increase you to 200. And now you just kind of like you know, refill these guys up. Thank you very much. We get a 100% bonus towards land doctrine and infantry equipment. It's actually like extremely good. We can't do return to continent again, not until the Second World War has already begun. We can reinforce the Entente. War support goes up and people like us more, but I don't think that's that important. This is if Germany takes over France before you can, so this is also meaningless. Someone's claiming full control of Argentina. That is okay. I think I want you first. And we get some events from this stuff, but equality before the law. Stability goes. I don't know why stability would go down. I mean, I guess it actually goes down no matter what I do. So let's. I think let's first get that 100% bonus to 2 different technologies. It seems really, really good. And it's gonna take a while. Okay. Not a huge surprise. What is everybody else doing? Like, Canada. No, Mussolini did one there as well. Okay, so we got a full Totalist International. So the homecoming for you. What do you need to actually do? Like, I think, like, Canada could rush attacking Britain. I'm pretty sure they're just allowed to do that. Like, pretty easily as well. So you can solidify control. No reason to do that. So what are these Moroccan things we can do? We can either siege the Spanish territories. Iberian Federation owns Rio de Oro. Which is... Where the hell is Rio de Oro? Are you Rio de Oro? No, you're the Rif. Actually, I have no idea, actually. Are you Rio de Oro? Yes. And what's the other thing we can do? Take back the Moroccan Kingdom. So, it's not completed. The focus called Spain, CNT in Africa. So that's only if the CNT rises up there. Take back the Moroccan Kingdom. German Empire does not exist. Well, that's going to make things a little bit more difficult, isn't it? So that's only if Germany gets annexed, basically, by the Communards. Then we can push our way into Morocco. But by that time, Germany's at war with France. We would be at war with them too. So that doesn't seem very likely unless Germany gets steamrolled by either Communards or by the Russians. So those events are kind of meh. But we'll see. I guess it depends on what happens with the Spanish Civil War. Like, they might avoid it. Like, that's always possible. If they avoid the Civil War, then there's nothing I can do. You've elected a new prince. I think you're the German one, so you're probably going to join the Reichspakt. What's everybody else doing? Russia, what are you up to? You're just reforming the army. You're not doing anything too crazy quite yet. And nobody else is really doing anything else of major note, I would say. Okay, no. Iran might be going socialist. Okay. Indochina has risen up. Not a huge surprise. Again, that's one of those things that happens every single game. I'm not too sure if it's programmed to happen every single game. And also, the war with Morocco is never going to happen. Not in any meaningful way, at least. So all of you just come up to this line. Thank you. But I think it's going to be a good time to end our first episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, remember, thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, you can always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.